You want us to run out of money? Perfume reviewers think that they are the professors of perfume. You're not a celebrity yet. That's a very expensive game you're playing there. Sis, please, can you tell us which one is your favorite? Let's buy it and let's move on. Next year, we're still going to talk about summer fragrances. Oh, she's copying me. This person is copying me. Copying you how? Bruh. You've not even gotten that YouTube plaque, the 100K plaque. You need to calm down. If they close down Fangratica today, there's gonna be a problem. Stop it if you're a niche snob. Like, just stop it. And maybe that's why all you say is read out notes to us. Drop it in 2021.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas...
Oh, hi! Welcome to my channel. It's Freakmas! I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
Welcome to Freakmas Day. In today's video, oh my goodness, okay. Be serious, Priscilla.
I'm a fun person.
A quick disclaimer before we get into this video. If you haven't got a sense of humor, do not bother. Do not offend yourself. It's a season of Christmas. Click out this video. There'll be other videos on my channel for you to watch. However, if you do like a bit of reality, a bit of real talk, then you're my kind of girl. Stick around. Get your parachute ready and let's get into the video.
I'm ready for it.
I will be talking about annoying things that fragrance reviewers do that we all need to drop in 2021.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let these things not go with us to 2022, please. Thank you very much. Let's get right into the video.
Yes, guys. Yes, guys.
Number one annoying thing on the list is, and this one I picked it up from one of my subscribers on here, Sharida. She commented it on one of my videos and I thought, that's a lot of sense that she's making actually. Where fragrance reviewers, before a fragrance hits your nose, you're already shouting. You're already talking about base notes.
Scary.
I'll give you an example. A fragrance reviewer, let's say, is reviewing this fragrance, for example. Yeah? Just as an example. Now you open the fragrance, they've just opened it all, and they're already like, oh my god! Oh, this smells awesome! This smells amazing! I can smell the base notes. Child, like, you've just opened the fragrance. It hasn't even hit your nose. How are you already smelling the base notes, please?
God have mercy upon us.
It takes a few minutes for this fragrance to hit your nose and then for it to dry down a bit into the, the base notes, and it hasn't even hit your nose. You're already screaming. What are you screaming for, please?
That is not my question.
Are you screaming so that we will, I don't know. That just is a bit iffy. It's just a bit, a bit. Drop it in 2021. Smell the fragrance, test the fragrance, let it hit your skin before you start telling us about the dry down. I move on. Number two thing that is quite annoying, that is niche snobs. These are people who sort of think that they belong to the upper echelon of fragrances just because they happen to own niche fragrances.
What's that?
Niche fragrances are fragrances that are designed by perfume houses that focus just on fragrance. They don't make anything else. Whilst, they're designer fragrances and then they're celebrity fragrances, like celebrity perfumes. There are this group of people who think, oh, because we only wear or buy niche fragrances, we are, we are the creme de la creme of perfumery.
Wool up, just wool up.
A bit of reality check for people like this. I came across a perfumer very recently, and if I can find that post, I'll put it on the screen. Now, this is from a perfumer. I'm not a perfumer. And he was saying that making niche perfumes may actually be easier than making designer perfumes. And the reason for that, before you jump down my throat, let me explain, is that when you're making designer perfumes, you're trying to cater to a wider audience. more mainstream audience, which is more difficult to please. Because it's more difficult to please 10,000 people than it will be difficult to please 1,000 people. That's just numbers. The raw materials that are used to make niche perfumes are expensive, and to an extent they're already mixed. Because you're already buying high quality raw materials, there's a higher chance of you ending up with a better mix or a better perfume than designer perfumes where the raw materials are cheaper, so it takes more work to mix it to get to where you want. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying. I don't have time for niche snobs. We all like what we like. Perfumes are perfumes. If designer perfumes make me happy and niche perfumes make you happy, it doesn't mean that one person is better than the other. One person knows perfumes better than the other. Stop it if you're a niche snob. You like what you like, it's fine. There's no need like being like that with people who like designer perfumes or celebrity perfumes. I move on. The next point that I find a bit, would I say this one is annoying, is where perfume reviewers think that they are the professors of perfume or they are the libraries of perfume. Meanwhile, all they do is read notes of Fragrantica. You know, and you almost start to mistake yourself for a perfumer when you're just a perfume reviewer. I'm not saying because you're a perfume reviewer you do not know what you're talking about, but it's like half of fragrance reviewers, if I blindfolded them, I'm sure they won't be able to tell me the notes without looking at the perfume or looking at Fragrantica. A lot of people do not even know their notes. A lot of people cannot tell their flowers apart. Some people can't tell you and I'm on this table as well. If you put daisy to my nose and you put a sunflower, I might not be able to tell the smells apart. I just may not be able to. What I won't do is come on here and form a professor of perfume. Like, because I'm not.
Will you keep quiet?
I'm not the chief custodian professor of perfume.
On this light.
A lot of fragrance reviewers tend to think that they are professors of perfume when they don't even know half of their notes.
Hey!
That's just something that needs to be dropped in 2021.
Oh my
If you
God.
want to be a professor of perfume, by all means, but make sure you know your notes and make sure you know what you're talking about. If you just read notes off Fragrantica,
You will end up in McDonald's.
if they close down Fragrantica today, there's gonna be a problem. Oh. There's gonna be a problem. I think some people also hold on too much to those notes. Takes me to my next point. A lot of fragrance reviews are very, I don't know, almost recited. This is the fragrance,
And it has notes of this, and middle notes of this, and base notes of this.
We would like fragrance reviewers to give us a bit more. Apply yourself to your fragrance reviews. We want to know what you think about the perfume. What do you smell when you smell the perfume? What does the perfume smell similar to? If all people watched fragrance reviews for where to know the notes, I know that a lot of people could just find that themselves by going on Fragrantica and finding out those notes themselves. People want to know what you think about the perfume. Oh God, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger, guys. I move on. Another thing that fragrance reviewers do that is a bit annoying is, and I know this one sometimes is just for the effects, is when you're smelling a perfume, you keep smelling it. What are you looking for? The first time you smelled it, it didn't register, right? You are smelling it again a second time. What exactly are you looking for? Let me give you an example. Some people keep doing this. It smells of. It reminds me of. Can you tell us, like, what does it smell of?
You make me angry.
Get to the point. We need to get up and get out of here. I'm here for the review. I want to hear what the perfume smells like. Should I get it? Should I not get it? What do you think about it? Is it a banger? Is it not a banger? Is it beast mode? Is it not beast mode? All this. I move on. Another thing that fragrance reviewers do that is annoying is where I think some people get carried away and start to think they're Angelina Jolie or J-Lo or, you know, Kim Kardashian or Beyonce or something. Like,
Jesus Christ. Please, I don't understand what's going on because there's something going on the social media side.
There are people on this YouTube space, yeah, that have millions of followers and are still very relatable and still, you know, they're just human beings. You can see the humane part of them. They're human beings. They're celebrities that are still human beings. And then some people, you know, you start to suddenly grow and you just think that you are Angelina Jolie.
Who are you?
Or some people just give that aura like, oh,
Please, I'm this, I'm that.
you better calm down. Sit down. You're not a celebrity yet.
Who the fuck is you?
I think it's very, very easy to forget that because you're a YouTuber doesn't necessarily make you a celebrity. Go and Google the meaning of celebrity and calm down and be humble, sis. If YouTube is not saying, paying homage to you or coming to your house and, you know, saluting you, then you've not gotten to the point where their platform has even, please, you've not even gotten that YouTube plaque, the 100K plaque. You need to calm down. Find a way to appreciate your subscribers. And I'm not going to tell you how you should run your business, run your show, or run your YouTube channel. It is important to still stay very relatable at every stage in life. Just don't get carried away, you know, with the growth. That's all I'm saying. I move on. Another thing that fragrance reviewers do that is annoying is this whole, oh, she's copying me. This person is copying me. Copying you how? Sorry, please explain to me how somebody is copying you. As long as somebody is not copying your personality or coming to use taglines that you use, then I don't really see. Oh God, Priscilla. I don't know how else I'm going to say this. I'm just going to have to say this.
You steal people content.
Fragrances are fragrances, yeah? If I talk about Baccarat Rouge 540, it's a fragrance, it's not my product. It belongs to Maison Francis Kurkdjian. That's his intellectual property. If somebody else comes to talk about it, I don't really see how that person is copying me. If somebody says, oh, almond fragrances, if I go and buy my almond fragrances and I talk about almond fragrances, I don't know how that's copying. I think a lot of content within fragrance industry is actually very much recycled. There's a lot of recycling. Next year, we're still going to talk about summer fragrances. We'll still talk about winter fragrances that we talked about this year. Maybe you add 1 or 2 new ones, but you're still talking about the same thing. There's nothing new under the sun and nobody can be you. And when people copy your personality, trust me, other people will be able to pick up on that. Apart from that, I don't really see anything that is so unique about I don't know how to say it, but I'm sure you get what I mean. We all tend to make the same content, especially around fragrances. It's always very, it takes a lot more work to differentiate yourself from the next person. I just don't think it calls for any form of pettiness or this person is copying me, copying you. Are you saying people should not buy fragrances because you already bought them, because you own them, so you're the only one who deserves to talk about that fragrance? Another thing that fragrance reviewers do that is annoying is where every fragrance is your favorite. Sis, please, can you tell us which one is your favorite? Let's buy it and let's move on. How can every fragrance be your favorite? That's a very expensive game you're playing there. If £150 fragrance is your favorite, okay, we go buy it. Another week you come, this one is your favorite. You want us to run out of money? Do you know that it's a very expensive hobby? Fragrances are a very expensive hobby. Just tell us which one is your fave. Let's buy it and let's move on. Let's keep it moving. And finally, the last thing that fragrance reviewers need to drop in 2021 is this expectation of support. When you support people, support them because you like them. Support them because you like them and move on. And I know it's very difficult, you know, there are people in life that show so much love and go out of their way to support people, and somewhere deep down in your heart you're kind of expecting that person to support you back. If you live life like that, there's always that room for disappointment and you end up getting hurt. And this is not just for even fragrances, it's even in your life generally. If you always give so much energy in your friendships, in your relationships, you know, to your family, and then maybe you're not met with that same level of energy, you always feel disappointed.
You are promoting somebody that doesn't appreciate you.
My philosophy or my suggestion is, when you want to support people, just support them and move on with your life and keep it moving. And I think it's better to support people for genuine reasons, so that way you are genuinely supporting them and you're able to let it go. When you support people with the hidden expectation that they will support you back, it will just make you to keep getting upset, especially if you don't keep getting that back from so many people. You just end up getting upset with people, upset with yourself, and it's honestly not necessary. Just drop it. Anyways guys, those are some of the annoying things that fragrance reviewers do. that needs to be dropped in 2021. And feel free to also comment down in the comment section any of the annoying things that fragrance reviewers do, because I don't know it all. Take it easy, please. Also go ahead and do all of that good stuff, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Guys, please like, please share, please subscribe. And until I see you again in my next video, because I look forward to seeing you again in my next video, stay beautiful, stay blessed, hi, and bye.